Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for this upcoming full moon that's occurring on July 21st, 2024. I'm going to break it down for each life path number and see what the energies have in store. Before we get into that, this is a general forecast. If you would like a personalized forecast or numerology reading for your own numerology and your own energies, please book some time with me. I would love to work with you. My information is in the description box below. Also, if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that the algorithm knows to promote this little channel and help it to grow. Really appreciate your support, and thank you so much for being here. All right, let's take a look. Life Path 11-2, you are going to be working with the vibration of the 2911 for this illumination. So of course your own vibration of the 11, but you've also got that vibration of the 29. So let's break that down a little bit here. This can be a learning period for you all, where this is going to be a time where if there's an opportunity for some kind of going back to school, taking a course, getting a mentor, something like that, someone who has strengths where you have limitations or who has the expertise that you're sort of lacking to be able to do the things you want to do, right? So this energy is pushing you to go deeper, to get the teaching, to get the wisdom from someone who has that to be able to share that can enhance your expertise. This is also because it's the 11 vibration. Now, of course, your vibration is also 11, but because it's a cycle that has that 11 energy, this period, and I would say it's from the full moon. It can be from the full moon to the new moon or the full moon to the next full moon, that you can kind of see this energy at play. But I would say that this is going to be a time where you might see it requires more effort from you, but that effort will pay off. There will be the rewards in direct proportion to that effort put forth. I would also say be alert during this time. Keep your eyes open, watch for opportunities that come your way, because they might come sort of prepackaged in a way that doesn't look what you want, but may hold some golden nuggets that can absolutely get you to where you want to be. So I would say keep your eyes open and don't be too quick to dismiss something because it doesn't fit your predetermined sort of checklist, right? Allow the opportunity to present and then take your time to sort of evaluate what is presented to you, right? And then use good judgment when it comes to, do you want to say yes to this and pursue it, or do you want to release it and dismiss it? The decision ultimately is going to be yours, but I would say don't be too quick to dismiss something. Make sure you've done your due diligence, you've investigated it, you've explored it to see, is there value in whatever this is? Because a lot of times opportunities present to us and they just don't feel right in that moment, and so we pass on them, and that's okay. If it's truly meant to be a part of what we're doing, then it will represent and it'll feel aligned. So really, this is going to be such an intuitive driven period for you all, where you really have to come back to, how do I feel about this? Is it aligned with the direction I want to be moving in? If it is, then go for it. If it's not, it's okay to pass on it and allow to see what else comes in to take its place. But I would just say, use good judgment. Use your intuition, use your own personal judgment to see how you want to act on what is being presented to you. I would also say, don't be too quick to dismiss, but don't be too quick to overlook or ignore any possibilities, because again, it might look very different than what you want it to look, but it actually fits within the puzzle piece or within the puzzle beautifully. So it could work for you. And that's what I mean when I say explore whatever comes in for you at this time. Don't be too impulsive to say no to it, or to dismiss it. It's interesting because, well, let me back up. So with the opportunities that may present, I would say, kind of look at it from, what is the advantage? Like, what does this have to offer me? How can this enhance my experience? And if there's really not a lot there, then yeah, dismiss, move on. But if there are some strong potentials there, then I would say yes to it, explore it, go further with it. It's interesting because with this energy, there is the potential for like business ventures, any kind of like launches, or sort of showcasing something where you're putting yourself out into the world in a way, or your creativity or your work out into the world, has the potential to sort of bring in a new perspective for you, like a new way of doing something. It could potentially open up a lot of doors for you in how it is that you express yourself, or what it is that you are interested in doing or pursuing. So I would say, if an inspiration hits, run with it. Put it out into the world, see where it leads you, because it could open doors for you for something that you would never have even thought to look there, right? Had you not sort of tried, or just, thrown caution to the wind and taken that chance with whatever that may be. So yeah, I think business ventures, anything, any kind of launch, any kind of like creative output at this time could definitely bring in a new approach to life, to your career, to whatever it may be. But it's going to require you to take the initiative to put it out there, type of thing, and then see how it unfolds and what it opens up for you. Because it might be different than your original intention. Also, it's interesting because you could see some kind of partnership come in for you at this time. Could be a romantic partnership, but could also be a creative or business partnership that could be quite lucrative. And it could also open you up again to new ideas, new ways of doing things, a different approach, a new inspiration of, how to express yourself. So yeah, I would say definitely this is going to be a time for collaboration as well. And for sharing ideas, and just see what comes from that experience and that interaction, because there could be a time where you can ask for help or assistance, and that help or assistance comes in and it opens up so many new doors for you. That's very, very possible. Definitely pay attention to any uncertainties and irrational fears, because they can be prevalent at this time. There can be a lot of self-doubt, or feeling like, the need to create limitations where there actually aren't limitations. So just be mindful of that. This is definitely going to be a time for being decisive and making decisions. So try not to sort of bypass that by looking to the external to tell you what to do. This is going to be a time where you're going to be sort of put in the driver's seat and expected to know how to drive. Yeah, definitely this is a time to tune into your intuition, though, your own true inner powers, and sort of bring that out in your decision making and your, how you move through the world. If you can do that and, do it wisely, then yeah, you could definitely see some profit from some of these opportunities that come through for you, especially if you can take that intuition, your talents, and sort of put them into practical use. You could see a great turnaround with that. So I hope it's a wonderful illumination. Take care, 11s. Bye for now.